Hello! Welcome, welcome. It's probably my third restart of Anno 1800. Unfortunately, I've had some technical issues with the last two, but hopefully third time's a charm for this one. We did get a little bit further with the last attempt at it, but I lost a whole bunch of the playthrough, so I was like, I don't want everyone to miss out on that. So we're going back through again, but I feel like I've learnt even more this time around to make it even better. So hopefully we'll make it to the end this time. We're gonna go sandbox. No guidance or less guidance. I'll go for this guy because I like the look of him. Works out pretty well. I do like the little kind of, I don't know, mechanical engineer kind of thingy going on, and go orange, green, green, orange. Let's go orange because it kind of stands out on the minimap as well. We have most of the DLC except for Sea to Power, Land Alliance, and Tourist Season. So maybe we'll add those in down the track, but you know, for the most part, we'll see how we go. I think I actually tried Atoll this time. We'll leave that all the same. Yeah, there we go. Random. And we'll go for Bente as our third character. So yeah, Willie, Bente, and the princess. And you know, it'll. I mean, I'm not. I don't think I'm experienced enough to deal with the more difficult AI competitors in this one. Features will leave the same. Starting conditions, we'll just go revealed map on, and then we'll go with I think, yeah, starting harbour and then flagship. Yeah. So instead of choosing an island, we'll just start with whatever we're given. See what happens. I feel like it gives a little bit of randomness. I think it really just decides whether or not you get red peppers or hops on your island. That's probably the main deciding. Okay, here we go. And put that on slow while we have a look around. We have potatoes, grain, hops, and fur, which is actually pretty good. I do like having hops. It's just the transition to beer is a lot easier as opposed to starting with red pepper. We have 4 clay, 3 iron, 1 coal, 1 copper, 1 limestone, 5 oil springs. Good little mix. I do want to get at least 3, if not 4 islands to get going. This one here actually has red pepper, and it's reasonable. I mean, it's a little bit on the small side, but it's got a nice balance of resource. And we get 1 zinc, which will pair with our 1 copper on our main island. Got a little clay island here. This one here is pretty nice. Got a good balance of resources. It all kind of keeps them lined up. Yeah, so we might do this one up here, this one down here, but we'll do this one to start just because it's the closer of the two. We might just get that going. Our oil is down here, which means our oil harbour is going to be around about here-ish. So I want to kind of account for the train for electricity, and maybe, whoops, maybe go like that. Yeah, there we go. which I haven't really done in the past, but I'm hoping it will work. I'm hoping we can kind of make that doable. I'm going to stick with the good old 10 by 10. I think it works really well, and I did actually find a video online that kind of even went into more detail about it. How to make it work, how to use it to fit buildings in, that sort of thing. And also like leaving the middle empty, interestingly enough, which allows for some beautification in the middle there if you want to, which I'm keen for that. I'm more than keen to do that and give it a try. Last time I did try to fit as many residents as I could as quickly as possible. I think mileage varies there by doing that. You end up overproducing on goods pretty easily. I think was the main issue. And I kind of had this excess of workers, and I don't know. I don't think it really it really works. It's really the best way of doing it. So we'll pop those down there. I'm going to clear out this section here and put down our marketplace about there, like that. Yeah, we'll kind of keep these sort of, I mean, most of the good thing is if you do it like this, like the fire station fits in nicely into like that little section there, and you know, etc., town hall and stuff. So it's all just a nice way of making it work. I'm actually using my finger on the screen to figure out exactly where the where the work area is for these. So we'll pop that down. We'll pop one there. I want to get 2 woodworking stations going, kind of lumber stations, if you will, so we can get wood as quickly as possible. I don't really want to be waiting. So we'll go that there. Should we go 10? Yeah, we'll go 10. I think we need some more people. Let's go a little bit more. I think they'll, as they kind of come up in population, that'll work well. We'll get the other 2 going shortly once population catches up. I'm not too concerned about getting this island sort of at least claimed. Hold on to the weapons. I probably should have just.
You just crossed paths with the Great Wibbly.
Yeah, we'll do that. So what I want to do is get as close to engineers as possible before I jump into the new world. And it kind of depends on where we can actually get those going. Yeah, we'll do that. And it kind of depends on whether or not we can get the costume designer. Because what she does is she removes the need for cotton fabric from the new world for her outfits. And instead you can just use wool, which means you can essentially bypass going to the new world and getting straight to engineers. The only thing is that does depend on whether or not we actually can get to that point. If not, if we can't get the costume designer, if we can't find her in a reasonable amount of time, we'll just go to the new world. That'll be fine. We'll get us up to that point, and then we'll head over. Should have said that too fast. But if not, you know, we'll see how we progress. We don't have. Apparently, we do have fish to start with, which is nice. Now, I kind of bit of a pain to do, but I want to get the fish kind of on its own little. Oh, we could actually do it. We could actually do it. I usually put them on their own little kind of bit. Yep, do that. Will it actually reach? It won't. That's the only problem, but that's fine. Because we can. So maybe what we'll do is we'll actually move. It's to there at least. Nope, we're a bit short.
A new milestone.
There we go. Yeah, so I want to get as close as possible. We'll see how that ends up. Alright, we can do that. Schnapps, work clothes. What are our demands at? So 1 ton of each, which is nice, and basically works out to just 1 of each building. Our clothing workspace. We're a little bit tight for area here. We got iron. The iron's going to be helpful on this island at the start when we do tin cans. That's a while off, but obviously we need to leave room for brick production. So we may be coming over here. Oh, how much does it cost for a bridge? It's 21. That's kind of annoying early on when you're trying to you know, expand and all that, and unfortunately you gotta pay for a bridge. That's right, we'll bring a road up here. Gonna pop framework knitters there. A road down here. There is kind of method to my madness, I feel, at least. And then we'll put a warehouse there, so that'll cover that. And then for the schnapps production, we'll probably bring that over here. I do need to account for wheat, so perhaps we just put schnapps here for the moment. This is a very very free-flowing production. It's, you know, it's gonna look like a city, as in a schmozzle of items and resources. there's not really, you know, it's not going to be super efficient, super planned out. It's going to be, you know, as efficient as we can get it, but not obviously going too crazy. What I will do is I'm going to copy our little 10 by 10 here. Actually going to take I actually don't think we'll need oil. Actually, we may plan for tractors. We may plan for that. So we'll. Where will people go? People will go. Where will the people go? Yes. Perhaps actually here. I don't really want this area to be too big. This is going to be farmers and maximum some workers. Depending on what it ends up growing to. We'll take out those ones there. Pop down our marketplace. And we'll have timber, but not a whole lot. So she's just going to have one. Like that. Yeah, so we'll have that start. That'll be fine. We have 46. I'm going to bring that road over. I'm kind of going to leave it at that point, and then once we actually do have trains, we've at least accounted for that, and we can. It's easier to probably shuffle these than it is to upend the whole city section. So we've got those connected. 10 wood for the warehouses that usually end up being an issue. But we'll get the farms started at least, so they can all be bringing in some goods to then immediately go to these. 250 and then 50. We'll obviously need to get some more people. We're pretty we are pretty low on balance, but once the workloads kick in, and people are unhappy as well, again, that's fine. Because we can get a pub, which is good. So we can immediately, or not immediately, almost immediately put that in. And then we'll have enough. There we go. And there we go. So we've now kind of got our basic economy going. I've also set steel beams to buy from Archibald, so he'll come around, and if he's got some to sell, he'll drop them off, and that'll give us more opportunity to claim our islands. I'm not sure what the fourth one will be if we do get one, but I am hoping. I have high hopes. We'll get something good. Production is good. We have plenty of room to grow, but we won't do that. As I said, too crazy. We're going to clear some room for a fire station. Put that in there like that. And then we're going to need one definitely here. You can always see a fire happening in those areas.
Sweet as honey.
Alright, we've got a quest. I want to do as many quests as I can.
Your duties were heavy. There's nothing like trying.
Okay. Partly as well because the neutral traders, they will. I believe there's a bit of a quest line to them. Well, not quest line so much, but you get better quests. At least I'm hoping that's the case.
You can do it. Work your way up from that to see what you conjure up.
He wants 10 tons of timber. That's actually not too... I mean, it's not great this early on,
I want
but...
to look after everyone. You are too kind.
And she's going to give us a gift. Nice. Nice. Actually, that's fine because we can do our 10 tons of timber to Willie. Get some money there. We can upgrade to workers. I'm pretty okay doing that, actually.
A new milestone.
Yeah. So that opens up bricks, sausages, trade union, harbour, that sort of thing. Just means we can get bricks going.
Honest work, that's all we ask.
And then the sausages. So bricks take a little bit, about 50 and 25, but it's a 30 to 1. So it's actually 50 and 50. So we need 100 workers.
I just know you'll make a special partner.
She wants trade rights.
Now
Okay.
we both benefit from each other's
Costs us
charity.
$6,000, but that's fine.
Birds of a feather.
We're not losing too much money.
You've only gone and done it.
We'll grab some more farmers. And then, can we grab a couple more workers?
You
Yes.
give us a voice.
We could also go straight into supplying sausages as well. That will obviously get them happy.
We earned this.
We'll have more workers without having to upgrade. Oh, and it's fairly balanced. Like we can do one pig farm and one slaughterhouse. That's 1 ton. Doesn't say. It's kind of annoying because until you actually build them, it won't tell you what the demand is. But we could do that in here. That would be... Yeah, that would be fine. Pop that
What
down.
brings you here, master?
Do that there. And then a slaughterhouse. Oh, we don't have bricks. Right, of course. Right,
I'll
that's
put the
fine.
meat up.
Okay, well, we do have to. Upgrade our workers in, so that's fine. We can at least plan this out. So we'll have one there. And perhaps... we'll do that one there, and then a small warehouse. Right there like that. We'll run this road down. There we go. So that way at least we've got that set up. That's a pain that I forgot about needing bricks. We can buy bricks from Archibald.
Anyone for croquet?
We can actually do it now. He has steel beams now as well, so we might do a little bit of a
Journeying to the center could always be relied upon to do the
little bit of a loop around to grab that. I'm also hyper aware of the pirates in the middle. The fact that they're in the middle is fine. I'm okay with that.
How about a contract for the Emporium?
You're keen.
She wants to pick up a flotsam.
Guilty until you prove yourself innocent.
And he's got delivery
You're
request.
getting off lightly.
Okay, we'll do that. And Archibald doesn't have anything. He wants 6 tons of potatoes. We can actually do that. Oh, I was looking at the wrong warehouse there. Yeah, we can still do that. We just have to build another farm like that, and then by the time our ship gets back, we can do that. Archibald did a trade, and he gave us 4, or sold us 4 steel beams, which is nice. That's kind of handy. Handy there. Okay, let's get a few more. There we go. So we got 100 now. We can build that. We can build that. We'll get some clay in stock to then immediately go to the brick factory. Why does Willie have to be so far away? And we'll get this going. It's I don't want to overwhelm myself too much, too fast, too quickly. That was kind of the mistake last time. Our balance is plus 19. That's pretty good. That's, you know, I'm pretty happy with that. We're sitting with like 22 and 50, so I want to make sure that we're not too high on these. That we haven't got, you know, like an excess amount of workers and all that, and farmers and stuff unnecessarily. Obviously we can supply them goods and stuff, but I want to keep it managed and controlled. There we go. So we got full brick production going.
Has my ship finally come in? I'd rather thank you than spank you.
Flagship at your service.
And we need this flotsam, and then we'll just kind of do the full loop around. How long for sailing ships? 150. Okay, so we're not far off. Trade union. So where was
Simply go to press.
our slaughterhouse? Can go here. Here? Yeah, here.
To meet our patron is utterly
Nice. It's all good news. That's what I like to see. All good news.
It must be wonderful to share the good news. with others.
So I think I mentioned it before, but we are also hoping to get the costume designer from Eli
I'm watching your every move.
to be able to get 2 engineers without having to go to the new world. That's the goal. I also do want to get the baker to remove flour from bread production, and I want to get the glass maker to remove glass from the window production. We need more workers for that.
You reached a new milestone.
So you have to get more farmers. There we go. And then we just waiting on the bricks and some wood. Yeah, I want to get those ones because they're going to kind of remove. Oh no. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, we have fire. All good. We want to remove those items in the supply chain, so it'll just keep it a lot nicer looking, a lot more. Insufficient. Oh yeah. 6.
Life is so-so.
So our production's looking like it's not too bad. So we're kind of approaching the point now where we will have to expand our production lines. Yes, we're running short, but that's okay. Maybe. We'll see. It's already come up. Because wheat, I have in the past supplied flour to farmers. You can do it as a lifestyle need. I don't think it's really worth it, to be honest.
So brave and so many.
I think soap is fine, because that'll give you a decent amount of coin for it, whereas the coin and the extra farms you get from supplying flour, it's not really worth it. And the fact that you've got to obviously have the space there. I think the sort of the main ones for like workers are rum and beef. They're at least the ones more readily available. Early on gives you an option to get them set up. Are we going to... Yep, there we go. Now it's all kind of come together. We are 1 worker short. There we go. Now we have sausages, but we're once again short on get those going, and boom, there we go. Nice and easy.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
6. So we will create a production line of soap to sell to Eli. I'm not going to go too large on that, but it depends. If we can get the perfumier,
This would be an excellent spot for a base camp. I'm sure I can explain this to the trustees.
allows you to make soap from wood. So it removes tallow, the need for pigs, all that sort of thing. Works really well. So if we can find her, that makes the profit margin for soap to Eli even better. Instead of, you know, we'll have maintenance on the pig farms, tallow, the rendering works, etc. Now our production lines are just teetering on the edge. Mainly for work clothes. Schnapps is overtaken now, and fish is just a little bit under. But I always kind of figure that Schnapps will be the, you know, one of the ones to overtake. Luckily we tracked down that extra hops farm. I really don't want to do expand the work clothes until we can get silos, and I'm not quite sure what it takes for silos. Is it We could just
Breath of fresh air living here.
I mean, we're going to have to do it anyway. Because these are... the demand is going to catch up pretty quickly. So we'll get those going. It's 10 and 50. That's so many. Yeah, if we could get silos going, that would be a lot better. It turns one of these into two, essentially. What we'll do is we'll pop that there. Yeah, pop that one there. We'll leave a little gap in between for their silos. Go 1, 2, 3, like that. And we need obviously 50 for these. Whoop, a resident quest.
Fancy making hay while the sun shines, Ma? I got something perplexing. Needs
Find and collect the farm animals. Well, there's one's right there. Nailed it. We got an angler. Boost productivity of fisheries. Okay. I don't think... Oh, we do have Harbourmaster's office, right. But we'll get that there ready to go. That's actually kind of handy, that. It's always nice just to have that extra little boost of production when you need it. And our...
Coming clean. Case closed.
There we go, and we hit 50 now. Excellent. We'll head over to Archibald. We'll start his quest, but then it also gives an excuse to pick up some bricks and some steel beams to potentially get our third island claimed.
You are a dragon among mortals. Chill already thaws.
Now we have those going well. We do have the church. Church is pretty easy to fit in. You kind of just, you can kind of actually swivel it. That can actually go next to the fire, near the fireplace, and we do need sails. But we'll get that going once we get the silos going. Now, fish, we can build one more.
You are a credit to the Empire.
And from there, that'll allow us to 25 here. That'll allow us to expand a lot more. One, two, three, four, five. Expand a lot more residences. Oh, I had to really think about that. We'll move these over, and then we can pop down a planning for our church there. I think the way the 10 by 10 squares work is certain buildings all kind of fit together neatly. So I may have to kind of shuffle some of these around, but that'll be fine. They'll kind of work out. And then from there, we'll get these ones here, and we'll get these ones here. Maybe these two there. Like that to bring our production up.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
Okay, that's annoying. Okay, maybe we won't worry about the bricks. But we'll see. Can we, if we buy them out, it's only 2.5. Okay, that's a lot cheaper than what I was expecting. That gives us 20.
Well,
It's actually the opportunity to grab kind of 2 more islands if we wanted it. So there is this one here. The main bonus is just the balance of mineral resources on this one. Where should we go? Our trade harbour. The one down there, it's a little bit narrower. This kind of gives us... This side's probably the best because it is closest to our islands. So we'll put that there. We have a quest there. We have a quest here.
Respect your betters, and always help them out. I'm not as scary as you thought.
Oh, well,
eh?
that works out well. And we'll pop this on a bell just so I get a little notification when it arrives.
Only practice.
Is she... Oh no, there's Benty.
There's fun to be found in everything. We doubled our efforts.
And we'll grab that one too. All the quests. How's our production tracking? Everything is looking good. I mean, the fact that we don't have to worry about sausages for a decent while is nice.
I know you have a fine conscience.
What do we need? Oh, timber. Right. Right, that's all good. But yeah, satisfying those. Church is on the way, sales on the way. So we can start bread.
Scooped us out of the gutter, you
Bread's
did.
nice because between... It's an item that's going to give us a bit more income. Now, where do we want to put it? I feel like... maybe kind of starting out this area. I want to keep the production areas as kind of like little modules, like little areas. So if I need to shift them down the track, I can. Or we could actually kind of like spread them up here. What are you? You're iron. You're iron as well. There's a clay that we need to leave room for. And copper down there, limestone down there, coal, and clay that we need to leave room for. Wow. That was... let's kind of go like that. Oh. I do need to account for tractors still. So the train line's coming through here and up. Yeah, it's kind of going to come through here. Probably to this area is going to be our actual fuel station. It'll probably be somewhere in here. We'll pop down a farm like that. Let's do that there. Maybe bring the road. I don't know if I want to worry about a bridge. I don't think I really need to. Yeah, bring that to there. We need 2 grain farms to keep the production balanced. Okay, the flagship has reached its location. Put that there. A warehouse there. A flour mill. The bakery I'm going to put up here. Reason I'm going to do that is this will most likely be a bit of a production area. Your farmers, yeah, that's a trap. Just calling it right now. That is a trap. We do need more workers, so we will upgrade a few because we have spare farmers. 50, yep. And we'll grab our... Should probably... We kind of move that down a little bit. Oh, we don't have the timber. Right. course. Yep, we'll get down our second bakery, and that'll keep the production line nice. So 2 for 1, then 1 flour and 2 bakery. Works exceptionally well. Still waiting on bricks, still waiting on wood. We can start with a... I would kind of prefer to build a sail yard like on another island, but I don't think it's going to happen. And then we yeah, ideally I'd prefer to have like 4 timber locations. And that is a possibility. We could do that. We have the area. We can actually put one there. And then a... no, we'll go with 3. When we get Dockland set up, we'll probably do timber. I feel like timber's an easy one to do. That and fish. It's something you can kind of produce in a fairly fairly large amount. Yep, too many transports. So we can put one here, and then run a road down like that. Yeah, look at that. Nice little, you know, it's an area. That's good. Yes, I like it. Picasso. There we go. And now we've unlocked the next stage. Obviously, soap. We do want to get that production line set.
Work your magic for us. Grease the wheels, Governor.
Fighters. Oh, and here we go. We got silos.
Entirely marvelous to meet you, and that we may show truth or anything actually in my our broadsheet.
No slacking.
I know you're busy, but I've a favour to ask.
Oh, that's actually the tutorial quest. It'd be nice if you got a little reward from the tutorial quest. We'll get that one set. We get a boiler maker. In fact, steel works. Maintenance cost minus 30%. Okay. I'll take that. Right, so we have the silos set up. Well, sorry. We have them available.
Flagship ready for orders. I knew you'd come through.
Ebony. Oh, right, so we need to bring the ebony wood back to him.
Sails.
Can I get the floats? I need more ships. That's the issue. I need more ships to do quests, because there is far too many. It may be worthwhile setting up bricks. We'll see. Production is all good. Click that down to show. Yeah, is all good. So we have steel beams. It's annoying that you get the charcoal kiln first. It's a little bit annoying, but it's, you know, it is what it is. And obviously furnace and steelworks. It's an expensive construction line to have, but I feel like it's kind of important. I know a lot of people would skip it and they would just purchase straight from Archibald, but yeah, that's not. I don't think that's like a consistent supply, especially for the amount you'll need. To get the sailing shipyard online, we need 100 workers. I'm going to build that there. That. Now, because we have... we need bricks. That's fine. So we'll put that one there, pop that there. That'll give us more wool. Actually going to bring a road up, and the other one will pop its thing in there. We will need another grain farm. We may as well get that going. I'm going to pop that here. In the event that we're able to get a specialist that affects farms, that would be really handy if we did. Get that built. Probably, oh, we're coming a little bit close for the quests. It's this Archibald one that's a bit of a problem. And then, yep, 30 and 30. We have enough workers. So we will pop that one there. And again, it's bricks is mainly the issue. But we could get this one set up. I feel like we would be too far away. There we go. It's at least boosted a bit.
Well, if you don't want it, you should share it.
No, I don't want you to take it.
That's your voice.
Shan't happen, sir. Shan't happen. Do we have spare wheat? It's going to slowly get there. I think it's... yeah, it's just going to take a little bit of time.
Aye, aye.
Had a rip-roaring time. Fish, bang,
There we
bippity.
go.
There she blows.
He needs the floats on. We'll grab those ones. We're probably going to miss out on the Princess Quest. Now this island, I don't want to start it until we can actually start selling some items. Just get a little bit of a little bit more money coming in. Otherwise, once we start building that and getting the production lines going. Oh, that's all right.
You're flourishing.
There we go. Otherwise, it'll put us in the red pretty heavily. Can we build this? No, it's still the bricks. Still a little bit short. That's full. That's
Look,
going
busy
well.
people.
Good, good, good.
New orders? Right up.
timber's not an issue, which is unusual. Not used to that. So can we get soap going at least a little bit? I mean, obviously we can. Yes, yes, I'm aware. You've given me the quest. It is a tutorial quest, however. That one will go there. That. It's just the worker numbers. I think for the moment we could actually build this whole area of farmers and then get the basis of that would give us a foundation for population, and then once we could just keep meeting their demands. Possibly. I mean, it's really just schnapps. I think doing it in those stages, for example, it's really just schnapps and work clothes and fish that we are keeping an eye on. I mean, fish we've got a surplus. So we could, in theory, just do that. Like so. And then, yeah, so they've just dropped off there. But we do have an excess of both. So it's not really a problem, an immediate problem. We could probably just leave that as is. The good thing is we do have room to grow, at least, you know, having a silo. For this one, you can go there, and then that'll allow us to pop down one more work clothes, which will go there, and then the schnapps. What I like to do with the schnapps is actually have them kind of in the middle of the farms like this. But a space of 3. So if we come down, I think it's about there. One road. I need to kind of figure that out. If you actually pop that there, and then we'll duplicate the farm, and it's a similar thing. It kind of gives room for a trade union specialist. Yeah, yeah. So if we do that there, and then we can kind of do another one here. We'll rotate this one because that's no, yeah. And then the road will come down and along like so. And then a trade union will kind of slot in somewhere in here. I'll probably actually replace the warehouse, move the warehouse to the side. Trade union will go in the middle, and then that'll cover a lot of those off. Where is my ship? Oh wow, okay.
It's ready to go.
We are way off. People are happy. Excellent. Excellent. We don't have to use any sort of propaganda on that one. We are gonna not make a few. Oh well, yeah, it's cutting it a bit close. We have plenty of farmers now. Get that one going, that one going, that one going, that one going, that one going. And then we'll see where that ends up. So we still got a solid amount. So we'll upgrade a few of those to workers. Like so. And we are still good, which is nice to see. Nice change of pace to the usual. Yeah, we're almost there for starting a schooner, which it's not really. There's not much we can do at the moment. Atoll has a quest. Eli has a quest.
Think of it as hard evidence, a tiny crack of light.
Know that any assistance, buckaroo.
Probably prefer to do the NPC quests. Sorry, not NPC. The neutral trader quests. To be honest.
Ooh, you gave me a fright. My talent is already rubbing off on you. Admiral.
Eli's one's easy to do. We'll nip over and do that. And we'll build our first schooner. Let's grab 2 more workers. There we go. We'll get that sorted. Okay, so it's coming along pretty nicely there. I'm gonna boost. We got that set to 20. Okay, it's probably just Archibald isn't really coming around as much. Yeah, for soap, I guess we'll kind of keep it in this range.
Square peg in a round hole.
Should we do it here? Steel's probably going to be in this area here because that's where an iron mine is. Maybe. We'll go for tallow. We need 2 because which is a problem. So then we'll need another oh yeah, there we go. That fits together nicely. And then we'll put a little road going up. Excellent. So I have 2 of those. Soap, and then another warehouse. Like so. Now what have we unlocked? Beer. Okay. It's odd, I haven't played one where hops is on my main island. I don't know if that's actually a good thing. The problem with hops is it's a minute 30. So to actually meet production, I think the actual calculation is something like 4 to 2, something like that. Not quite sure. I'd have to look that one up.
Got a lovely bit of stuff coming in.
We do need a church, because I do want to keep them happy. Yeah, there we go. Because they do get unhappy when you miss 2 of their...
Ship constructed.
2 of their... happiness needs in a row.
This truly is God's
But they're all good. They're all good. We just need soap in school and we'll be at artisans, which is a lot faster than what it was before. Right, bring you down there. So, what are our goods at? Surprisingly, we don't have an excess of pigs. That's understandable. And we're now in the point where we need steel beams. Right, yes. Let's see. We'll boost our brick production just a little bit. We're also, like, while we're kind of shipping around so close to Archibald, we will pick up some bricks from him. Just a stack of 50 to kind of give us that little leg up in our infrastructure. That's okay. That's all good. That's all good. Excellent. Excellent. So it's... Yeah, we definitely need the silo. Because the...
Flagship at your service.
The pig farm needs to be 2.
Coordinates plotted.
I don't know why he's throwing shit around the message. Oh, I get it. Right. Prisoners throwing messages in bottles about. Okay. Okay. Makes a lot of sense.
Coordinates plotted.
I'm hoping. Apparently, he like gives you as quest rewards. He gives you some really good specialists. I'm hoping we can reach that point. Would be nice. Does he have anyone for South at the moment? He has the Weaver and the Digger.
Have your investigations be... It all looks in order.
So that's kind of...
Flagship ready for orders.
Oh, we could...
Brought some joy.
Could do a roll.
I am quite penetrated by...
The Butcher, Scammer, Herdsman, Pastry Chef. I'm happy to roll. Is that the Baker? It is. Excellent. So we'll grab the Baker. Is exactly what we need. The Moonshiner is good for our schnapps production. I mean, at this stage in the game, we're really only going to be able to nab ourselves, you know, kind of that early, you know, 10% production boost, that sort of thing. How much is this going to cost me? 5,000 for 100 bricks. That's actually, again, not as bad as what I was expecting. Yeah, I'd be happy to do that. Happy to do that. Yeah, excellent. We'll get a little, that supply chain will kind of start to flow onwards from there. In terms of the steel beams, we're going to need 2 charcoal kilns. So how's this going to work? The other option is we just roll with kind of a 1-for-1, and what that will mean is we'll make an excess. Oh no! Oh, I knew this would happen. Oh, we do have 5 gate. Okay, yeah. Good. Oh man, that's yeah. Okay, that's the thing. It always happens. They always blow up. That's fine. Fire brigade's on it. Yeah, we can do just a 1-1-1. So what it means is we'll produce excess iron, and then there'll be a bit of a backlog at the steelworks, because that's obviously 45 seconds versus 30 and 30. So I mean, that's not bad. The issue is it requires a huge amount of workers. So 200, 100. So it's just a 1-for-1. It's 360 workers that we'll need, which is huge.
The fire has been vanquished.
Get that repaired. That's all going well. Good, good, good. In terms of our bakers, so we'll get our trade union set up for that.
Proper job.
5 and 25.
New orders?
I'm going to drop off the baker, but we're going to pick up our 10. We'll drop off the weapons. We won't need those. Now the island we were going to grab is this one here. So we'll go and do that now. And then we'll pop our... a baker in there.
Look sharp, the
And look at that. So now what we can do... Should we pause it?
Time for a nap in the hay.
We might just pause it. We'll just, yeah, that's fine. And then let's check on that there. So, yeah. I think if you keep doing flour, it does make the supply chain really wonky. You just kind of got to commit as to which way you're doing it. Whether you're doing just grain to bread, or whether you do want to do flour as well and supply that as a lifestyle need. Yes. Oh, we've hit maximum bricks. Right, so now we need more workers. We'll grab a few more, and then we'll go like that. There we go.
Ready for assignment.
Get full out on bricks, that's fine. Waiting on timber. Excellent. So do we want to do this? It obviously, if we don't, we got to do it somewhere. It would be a lot better if we had coal mines, but that's going to come a little bit later. We'll grab our
flagship at your service.
next island,
Preserve what's already there.
like so. Excellent.
Is it decent, your luck with islands?
Any new quest? We do.
Not so long ago, I'd glad you find it exciting.
Sails!
We should build our next schooner. So, where's soap at? Let's have a look at that. 4 tons versus, well, very little. Not even, you know, a ton in the demand. Probably not even half a ton. We can supply soap to farmers as a lifestyle need as well. That one's... Again, it's kind of the same thing. It's just +1 and +1. So it's... I feel like you can get more from Eli. Whereas you compare it to workers, you get a lot more. Red is a little bit intermittent there. I'd say the transfer to grain only has made it a bit wonky. We're also going to need to do more grain, oh, sorry, more wheat. Hazard a guess because of the silos. That does usually end up being a problem. Why is that one? Shouldn't be an issue. And then we're okay for pigs, so we'll probably just keep that there for the moment. Now, we don't have to supply beer, but it will get us a nice bit of money if we do supply it. So we will need a malt house. So to make it work, I think, because a hop farm is 1:30, malt house is 30 seconds. So we need 3 hop farms to 1 malt house and 2 breweries. So we have 3, a 2, and a 1. And then 2 grain farms to supply the malt house. And that will make a consistent production line. I believe. I'm pretty sure I've done that maths right in my head. We're going to plan that out. So we're going to swap to blueprint mode. I'm going to drop
Ship constructed.
2 breweries. Yeah.
Isn't that a curiosity?
Flagship ready for orders.
Have we got any?
I hereby sentence you to not very
Looking at a
hard
bruiser.
labor.
Okay, yeah.
See you on the other side.
Yeah, so we'll put down 2 breweries. We will need 1 malt house, which will pop there. Grain, we are in excess, so we could just go for 1 more. And then 3 hops farms. They could possibly go over here. Ish. Pop 1 down. They're usually pretty good. If you start off 3 on either side, it'll make a neat square. We'll copy that onto there, and then we're going to flip there again, just in the event that we do find a specialist that can boost the production on it. There is an expert planter who boosts the number of modules, so the farming spots, and then the production level. So we have that. So that should be the beer line consistent. 3, 2, 1, and 2. The trick is just, do we have enough workers? In terms of farm, we need 60, 70, 80. We need 80 farmers. 25, 175 workers. So let's get the workers first. 188 is good. And we'll go for a line of farmers. We'll have to wait for their needs to be met for that number to come up. And we unlock the school as well, which is nice. So that's their final need before artisans. May as well actually... Should we just... Can we... Well, we can't reach the entire amount, but we'll just do that. Like so.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
You can't keep it. The consummate professional.
Where is that? That's down there. Oh, actually, we could send a schooner to do that.
Aye, aye.
Filial duties weigh heavy. There is nothing.
Oh, I like her puzzle quests because they're really easy and she gives a lot of money. It's good. It's good. I'm happy about that. $9,000 for picking up some oracles, I think. What was our worker count again? 20, 60, 80. Okay, we are one away. There we go. Now we can start building these. We'll start from the bottom up first. Because hops is so slow, we need to get that timber. Hops is a minute 30. It's also, annoyingly enough, the one that we're going to have to keep expanding the most. If we need to expand beer, it's going to take a bit to do. But there we go, we've got that up and running. And then we would just have to start up the 2 breweries. And find a location for the school. The school... I feel like the school could actually, if we move the fire station, the school could actually slot in next to the church. I'm going to put that on slow because there is something that I forgot to do, which is important to do in this particular 10x10 setup. Actually, no, it's not going to fit. So what we'll do is we'll remove those. And we will move them up to give us a bit of space. Put these ones over here. And then we'll shift these workers. Opens up the room for our school. And we can produce, it is going to take all of our timber. Not timber, steel beam. I'll just pop their plan in. So what I want to do is come along and add a road so you can, how does it work? You can add a road up through here, and that'll allow the back houses to be reached. I believe it's like that. Same thing. So that'll allow the services that are there. No, we actually want to do it from there. Across there. It's a little bit, I'm still kind of learning the concept, but it does allow the services to reach a lot closer for these back lines of houses. That, like that. There we go.
Coordinates plotted. Schooner reporting.
Where's my flagship going? Where are you? What are you doing?
I'm here if you ever need a steady, albeit somewhat...
We may as well grab some more steel beams because we're not producing that. We'll build the last of these farmhouses. There we go. And we'll produce these 2 breweries. Do we have malt? We should do. Yeah, we do. We got a little bit there of each. Excellent. So if we double check our supply needs, oh, schnapps has dropped off. That's all right. And fish has dropped off a little bit more. So we want to check. Malt is 2 for 2 and hops is 2 for 2. Right. So calculations wise, we actually did that correctly, which was good. Fish we can fix because we can build this 20 and 10. And then pop in our angler, which will boost production by 10. It's still falling short, annoyingly enough. But we've got plenty. It's almost like not going to be affected.
So, a law abider.
We'll bring our bruiser back. We can't really use it at the moment. We have a net increase of 5. That's fine. You know, can't really argue with that. Well, we've done pretty well. We're basically on the tail end of work, which is excellent. So we should be able to start expanding out to the other 2 islands that we've got and getting those producing. What they're there for isn't going to come into effect straight away, but we can at least get them set up, get them producing goods, get citizens happy, etc.
You can take all the credit for any finds I make here.
Plot out what we want to do with them. That's the main thing. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment if you've got any suggestions, any questions, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.